friends. Go as far as you can go. If you can only go right here, that's okay. Just reach, reach, reach. Reach for your fins. If you want a little bit more of a deeper stretch, you can tilt your chin down to your chest. And one more time, reach all the way up and inhale. And exhale forward, reach for your fins, reach for your fins. Good job, friends. Okay, well now that we have our mermaid tails, we're gonna go ahead and warm up the top part of our body too, because when you swim, it's not just your tail that's doing all the work. Your body's also doing it, the top part of you. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna put your hands together at your chest like this, and you're gonna twist your body and put your hands down like this. You wanna try and have both parts of your legs on the floor. Make sure your tail's nice and long on the floor, and you're just gonna twist and open up the top part of your body. It's a spine twist, good. And go ahead and breathe in, and breathe out. And do one more time, breathe in, be nice and tall. Breathe out. Good job, friends. Go and shake your legs, shake your fins a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and do the other side now. So go ahead and breathe in really, really tall. And exhale, twist. Just as far as you can go. We don't wanna hurt any backs here, okay? So just as far as you can go. If you're only right here, that's perfectly fine. And one more, breathe in, and breathe out. Good job, friends. Go ahead and shake your fin, shake it all out, shake, shake it. Good job, friends. So now we're gonna go ahead and do something that the humans like to call cat-cow. But let me tell you a little story. So me and Scuttle get together every once in a while, and he told me that this is actually called manatee catfish. Because under the sea, we don't have cows, and cats, we have different things. So I know this stretch is something a little different than the humans do, but it's gonna be the same thing that you humans know as cat-cow. So you're gonna go ahead and start on all fours, just like this. You want to have your shoulders over your hands and your hips over your knees, nothing off like that. You want to feel nice and sturdy, kind of like your back is making a tabletop, just like that. Perfect. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and suck your stomach all the way in, suck it in, and you're going to exhale, and you're going to let your belly be nice and heavy like you're a cow or a manatee. And do one more, suck it in, all the way up to your spine. And you're going to exhale one more time. And let's do one more cat-cow in. And out. Okay, friends, so now that our spine is all nice and warmed up, we're gonna do one of my favorite poses ever. It's called the Mermaid Pose. You probably know why it's one of my favorites. We're gonna go ahead and sit down on our bottoms, and you're gonna bring your front knee, let's start with our left one. You're gonna bring your front knee and your leg right here, just like this, and you're gonna bring your back leg, which is your right one, just like this. And then you're gonna go ahead and press up nice and tall, just like this. You're pretending like you're on the rocks in the sea, and maybe you're watching some fish under the sea too. And take a nice big inhale like you're about to go under the sea. And exhale. And make sure you're nice and tall. Do one more inhale. And exhale. Good. And now for some of my friends here who maybe have done a little bit more yoga or want to try something a little bit more special, what you can do is very gently, you can go ahead and put some of your weight onto your front knee, and you can bring your back one up just like this. Just very, very gentle, just however much you feel. And if you want to stay here too, that's fine. We're going to do it for one more inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And go ahead and gently lower that leg. Very good. And now let's do the other side. Switch your tail. So now we have our right leg in front bent and our left leg bent behind us, just like that. Perfect. And you're going to go ahead and push up nice and tall like you're sitting on the rocks singing. And you're going to go ahead and do an inhale and do an exhale. And do one more inhale and an exhale. Very good. And for my friends who want to try and do something a little bit more special, go ahead and put some weight on that front leg. And you can bring up your back tail just like this and do an inhale and an exhale. Very good, friends. Go ahead and shake your fins out. You're all doing such good work. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, so this next pose we're gonna do is kind of like something that you do when you're tired. So if you're a little bit, like maybe your arms are a little bit tired from holding yourself up while you're stretching, you do this and it relaxes your body and it stretches out your hips too. So it's called Child's Pose, but we don't really have kids under the sea, we have guppies. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Guppy Pose. What you're gonna do is, I'll show this sideways. You're gonna go ahead and spread your knees out like this, and then you're just gonna put your body down like this, and just stretch, do an inhale, and exhale. job. Do one more inhale and an exhale. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk your hands over to the left side, just like this, and you're gonna give a big, big, big inhale and big, big, big exhale, and you're gonna feel that stretch all the way on your side body on the right. Inhale, exhale. Good job, friends. Go ahead and walk your hands back to the center and do it on the other side. Big, big inhale and exhale. Perfect, friends. So that was our Guppy Pose. That was wonderful. That's a nice one to do when you want to relax. Okay, friends, so now that we did all of our warm-ups on the ground, we're going to go ahead and do something a little bit more flowy. It's going to be like a sequence that flows all the way together. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and stand on up for me. Stand on up. Perfect. Good. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do something called a sun salutation. So it's like a way to say thank you to the sun for coming out and shining today. So we're going to go ahead and start, and you're going to put your feet next to each other like they're in parallel. And you're going to go ahead and reach all the way up to the sky just like this. And now you're going to dive off like you're diving into the sea. Dive, dive, dive. Good job, friends. And you're going to look at your toes and wiggle your toes a little bit. Look at your fins. There you go. And now you're going to reach up and you're going to look up at the camera. And you can wave at the camera with the flat back. Say hello. And go all the way down again. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do something very special. It's called walk the plank, because the pirates love to do this. So what you're going to do is you're just going to step your feet all the way back. So you're in this nice plank position, walk the plank. And you're going to hold this for an inhale and an exhale. And then lower your body all the way down on the ground. Good job, friends. That's a lot of work. Now what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and press up into a cobra position like this. It's like a sea snake. You're going to push up onto your elbows just like this. And feel the stretch in your back. And let's do a couple inhales and exhales here. Very good, friends. And now we're going to go ahead and press back into that Guppy Pose that we taught earlier. Back into our Guppy Pose. Good job, friends. I hope you're all feeling the stretch and the warmth in your bodies while we're doing this. So now we're going to do a very special pose that I'm sure some of you have heard of before. It's called Downward Dog. Now me and Prince Eric have a dog and his name is Max, and he does this all the time. I'm sure some of your pets have done it too. Maybe you could comment the name of some of your pets that you have down below so I can look at those after. And we're going to go ahead and do Downward Dog. You're going to be on your hands and on your feet, and you're going to have your bottom right up to the air just like this. Ready? Kick up into Downward Dog. Perfect. And go ahead and walk the dog. Walk your feet a little bit. Walk, walk, walk. Good job, friends. And now we're going to go ahead and take one of our fins. Take your right fin and kick it up in the air. And you're going to go ahead and step through between your hands. And cartwheel your arms up. So now we're in this position. Perfect. And let me tell you a funny story while we're in this position. So one day me and Flounder were swimming under the sea, and we saw these humans on these boards. It was crazy. We saw them standing on these boards, and they were on top of the waves. We went and we talked to Scuttle, and we learned that they're called surfers. So this is kind of how surfers look on their boards. So go ahead and show me how you surf on your boards. Perfect, just like that. Keep holding it. Good, good. And maybe let me know if some of you surf. I think I'd like to learn, but I don't know if I would be very good at it. I think I'm better at just swimming. And go ahead and cartwheel your arms all the way down. Good job, and press back to Downward Dog 2, just like Max. Shake your tail like Max. Good job, and I'm going to go ahead and switch places. Keep holding Downward Dog. And you're going to go ahead and lift up your left fin. And you're going to step it all the way through, just like we did, and cartwheel your arms all the way up. So now we're surfing on our other side. Hold it, hold it. Maybe think about the waves that you could be riding on this. Maybe you could try this the next time you're at the beach. Perfect, friends. Keep holding it. And now we're going to cartwheel our arms all the way down to the ground. And go ahead and give yourself some relaxation. So lower yourself and push back into Guppy Pose. Do some nice deep breaths here. Wonderful, friends. And now we're going to go back into downward dog one more time. And you're just going to go ahead and walk your fins to your hands, or if you feel comfortable, you can jump. We can walk, or we can jump. And now you're going to go ahead and bring your arms all the way up, like this, and bring your hands all the way down together. Good job, friends. That was our sun salutation. I hope you all feel nice and warm. Okay, I have just a few more poses. Now I saved some of the best for last. So what we're going to do next is our starfish pose. Now, how many of you know what a starfish is? I'm sure all of you have seen the starfish under the sea, and this is how they look. So we're going to pretend like we're starfish. We're going to go ahead and widen our arms and our legs just like this, and pretend like we're starfish under the sea. Perfect. Good job, just like that. And keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. And now if you want to be a little bit more advanced, you can go ahead and try this on the ground. This is something to work towards, friends. And we can go ahead and go up on our legs and reach our legs out like we're in starfish pose. Good job, friends. Tighten your core and come down onto the other side. And go into our starfish pose on our other side. And whoop. Good job, hold it. Good job, friends, and come on down. Give yourselves a nice big hug. That was a hard one. Give yourselves a nice big hug. Good, good, good. Okay, and now my next one is really, really fun. Now I have a friend under the sea, and he's a little bit crabby sometimes, but his name is Sebastian. So we're gonna go ahead and do some crab walks for Sebastian. Because as crabby as he was, I really do miss him. He was a lot of fun. So we're gonna go ahead and sit on our bottoms and put our arms behind us and our feet in front of us. And you're gonna push up just like this. Good job, friends. And we're gonna walk to the side for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick your leg up, and go down. And to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick your leg up. Good job. 2 more times. 3, 4, kick your leg up. Wiggle your toes. Down, and to the other side. 3, 4, kick your leg up. And down. Good job, friends. And now our very, very last pose is going to be our Guppy Pose, because I think we deserved it. We've worked really hard today. So go ahead and go into your Guppy Pose for me, friends. Knees wide, and rest your belly down on the ground. And do some nice deep breaths. Good job, friends. And go ahead and sit up. And just to finish our practice, you can go ahead and lay down flat on your backs. This is the best part of any stretching or any yoga. Lay down flat and feel all of your body melt into the floor. Maybe you're melting into the sea. Maybe pretend like you're under the sea and you're laying on a really soft, really gentle bed of sand. And just lay here and breathe. And maybe wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Feel how maybe your body feels a little bit different now that we've done some movement. And whenever you are ready, go ahead and turn on your side and sit on up for me. And that was our stretching and our yoga, friends. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, maybe you can comment what your favorite pose was. That would be cool. I would love to see that. Because I know my favorite pose is probably, I like surfing. Surfing is one of my favorite poses. So maybe you can comment your favorite poses so I can see that.